Folks, welcome to the Trainwreck Sports 2020 Best of Buffalo bracket, sponsored by 26 Shirts, Picasso's Pizza, and Amherst Ale House. On Degenerate, we got DJ Supreme in the building. We got Maniac. And this is going to be a lot of fun. Last year was out of control. We had chicken wings versus Bills home opener in the finals. This year, DJ Supreme has made a phenomenal bracket. So get ready to go. And we wanted to say, obviously right now, COVID-19 is a major factor. Stay safe, stay healthy. This bracket is all about what would it be like if COVID-19 wasn't involved. Because obviously right now, a lot of things on this bracket at Wegmans, you got to be safe going there. There's the Galleria Mall. You can't just go there and have a good time. Music on Main, spring happy hour. So this is all about COVID-19 hopefully not being here in a couple months. So Maniac, DJ Supreme. What we want to talk about first, what are the biggest changes from 2019 to the 2020 Buffalo bracket?
Well, I would say the biggest change, and thank you, Al, the biggest change from 2019 to 2020 is that we expanded it to the full bracket, 64 teams, plus the first four play-in. It's 32 more teams than we had last year, so the committee was hard at work coming up with some new teams, like you had mentioned, Wegmans, and many others, a lot of local restaurants that were on the come up over the past year. But a lot of the number one seeds still remain. Chicken wings, for example. The Bills home opener, some people might be surprised to see that as a 2. But, in the committee's opinion, the fact that they got rid of the bus lot did have a factor in their seating. So we'll be getting into it more in clips to come. But Maniac, what do the folks have to look forward to this year, in your opinion?
Well, it's what do they have to look forward to? And one of the biggest changes, we're talking about expanded coverage. We're going to be getting consultations with some of these teams because now that the field's 64, there's all kinds of people who are looking to get involved. One thing that didn't change year to year, though, Music on Main overseeded again.
Give me a break. It's a 7 this year. I think that's perfectly placed. Obviously, last year in 3 was pretty crazy. But DJ Supreme, I love, obviously, the first 4 matchups. Bills games at Rec Room, Washington Square pre-games, Buff Creek Casino. And I do like, though, this year that we have chicken wings and the Bills home opener on the same side of the bracket. Because that, obviously, in Buffalo could be 2 of the most obvious things. And they're in the same region. So that's going to be a tough go-ahead for people voting in these polls.
Yes, but there's some new – we wanted to mix it up at the top, and as we had to fill in the rest of the bracket, there were 32 new teams that I had mentioned. One of the 1 seeds, summertime weather in Buffalo. Can't be overstated how beautiful of a city this is from the months of May to September, sometimes even October. It's great for being outdoors, boating on the lake, checking out Bill's training camp, because Rochester is considered Western New York. I know this is best of Buffalo, but there's plenty of things to do out here in the summertime that almost make up for the unbearable winters that we're usually faced with.
No doubt about it. And, Al, you couldn't have said it better. Last year, it was kind of these 1 seeds, a little bit of a cakewalk with those 32-team fields. But as we get into these brackets, as we get into these regions, again, Buffalo Bracket 2020 presented by Picasso's, Amherst Ale House, and 26 Shirts. You see in some of these matchups, it's not going to be easy to make the Sweet 16 this year. It's not going to be nearly as easy for the teams as it was last year.
You got the Sabres home opener as a 13 seed. World's largest disco as a 6. That could be people's favorite night of the year is a 6 seed.
Yeah, world's largest disco facing off against new to the bracket this year, Taste of Buffalo. Those are 2 things that people look forward to all year long, and one of them is going to be going home in the round of 64.
Yeah, so all I'm saying is buckle up, folks. This is going to be a hell of a few weeks ahead. There's no March Madness this year. So what are you looking forward to? The Trainwreck Sports 2020 Best of Buffalo bracket.